Hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well and has had a good week. This week's video Dvar Torah is sponsored by Steve and Sybil Levison in memory of Steve's father, Leonard Levison, Yehuda ben Aaron Zichrono Livracha, whose yahrzeit is on Rosh Chodesh Nisan, and indeed, tomorrow Shabbos is Parshat HaChodesh and is also Rosh Chodesh Nisan. We'll read from three Torahs. It's a special Shabbos. There will also be a special drasha from Rabbi Aaron Adler. And also have the opportunity, since it's Rosh Chodesh, to sing Hallel together as a large group in Shul. And it is about Hallel of Rosh Chodesh. I'd like to share two brief thoughts from Rav Hirsch and Rav Soloveitchik. We say Hallel on all of our major holidays, Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot. And in those cases, it is quite clear why we are singing to Hashem. Why are we inspired? We are thanking Hashem. We are reveling in His glory and the miracles of the splitting of the sea, of taking us out of Egypt, of giving us the Torah, of protecting us miraculously in the wilderness. But on Rosh Chodesh, why do we say Hallel? What exactly are we celebrating? What is so inspiring about Rosh Chodesh, and why would we say Hallel on that day? And indeed, it is quite clear that the original enactment of our sages was to say Hallel only on the major holidays. And the Hallel of Rosh Chodesh was a minhag that naturally developed later. So what is the Hallel of Rosh Chodesh about? It doesn't seem to be connected to any major inspiring event. And indeed, according to both Rav Hirsch and Rav Soloveitchik, that exactly is the point. Rav Hirsch suggests the following theory. He says that originally the Jewish people only said Hallel again on the three major holidays, Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot. However, every Jewish community, as the generations continued, during and especially the diaspora, individual communities experienced local salvations. They were saved from an invading army. They were saved from a pogrom or an evil edict. There was a sudden end to a period of famine or drought. And in different communities, each community had their local minor holidays that were established when they would thank Hashem, when they would celebrate, when they would say Hallel. And eventually these days, as the years and generations continued, accumulated to the point where there were too many days. It was becoming not meaningful. They were having too many minor holidays. They were saying Hallel too many times. So somehow eventually the custom developed, the custom spread to gather together those minor holidays and find one set day, one repeating day on the calendar, i.e. Rosh Chodesh, to celebrate all of those minor salvations. And in other words, Rav Hirsch suggests that historically, and also for us, where the Hallel of the Shalosh Regalim celebrate the great miracles of the past, the Hallel of Rosh Chodesh is the continuing Hallel every month to celebrate the hidden miracle of the continued providence and protection of the Jewish people in all generations during and especially during the diaspora or more challenging times. And so according to Rav Hirsch, the Hallel of the Shalosh Regalim is a Hallel that is to some degree focused on the past, but the Hallel of Rosh Chodesh is the Hallel focused on today, on the present. We celebrate that we still feel Hashem's hand, we still can sense His presence, and we rejoice in it. Rav Soloveitchik has a similar but different perspective. Rav Soloveitchik explains that the Shalosh Regalim, every Yontiv, is a day of great spiritual energy, when we can be inspired, when we can be lifted up, and we sing to Hashem and Hallel. But those days are days that are transformed. They are unlike a regular day. There's an Isser Malacha. We cannot do work. We do not go to work as we, say it in our language. But Rosh Chodesh is a day also of added spiritual intensity and potential, not as intense as one of the holidays, but yet a day when we can be lifted up, a day when we can reach a little bit higher towards Hashem, a day that we say Hallel. But it is a day that remains basically a regular day. There's no Isser Malacha. We can go to work. We continue our regular schedules. But there's a little bit more. We say Hallel. In other words, Rosh Chodesh represents, according to Rav Soloveitchik as we are presenting it, that even on a regular day, even on a whole day, even within our regular schedules, there are times every once in a while we can be a little bit more inspired. We can feel Hashem a little bit more acutely, even not on days that are Shabbos or Yontiv, but just a regular day. We can feel that in our lives, in our regular lives. We can have moments of inspiration, even again on a regular day, in our regular surroundings. Those days are also not devoid of holiness or spiritual connection. And that is what Rosh Chodesh represents, the cycle of the month. On the regular day, there is no major event we are celebrating. There is no great miracle of the past. We are celebrating. We are trying to feel and connect that we can be inspired even when there isn't a great holy day. So those are the two perspectives of Rav Hirsch and Rav Soloveitchik on Rosh Chodesh and its Hallel. Most of us find it difficult on a regular Rosh Chodesh to be able to say Hallel, certainly sing it in a large group. When Rosh Chodesh is on Shabbos, it's an opportunity to be in shul and to sing Hallel and to be inspired and to feel connected and to be part of a large group and to feel that spiritual energy and feel that spiritual inspiration, to feel like Rav Hirsch says that Hashem's hand, Hashem's presence is still with us. We are celebrating the present. As Rav Soloveitchik says, we are celebrating, we're trying to feel connected, that even without a great event or a great holiday, even in our regular lives, we can feel inspired, we can feel connected to Hashem, we can yearn for more, we can try to reach higher. That is what Rosh Chodesh is about and why we sing Hallel on it. And so I hope many of you will be able to be in shul and be in shul for Hallel. Hopefully it'll be a wonderful and beautiful Shabbos here at shul with everything going on, but especially in those beautiful moments in Hallel. And I wish everyone a good Shabbos, a Shabbat Shalom, and a Chodesh Tov.